5 minutes, fellas, 5
I
minutes.
appreciate it, man. Oh, okay, you getting that bet in before the boom, huh?
Yeah, LA all the way.
What? Oh, come on, man. You know it's Boston, baby.
KG, I understand why you said it, but it's LA.
Jay, are you serious?
You know what? It's LA.
Why are you standing up?
Because it's LA. You know what? You ain't scaring me. Let me tell you something. That
It's
ain't enough.
Boston, Boston, Boston.
It's LA.
Hoop fans, it's your boy KG. The NBA Finals have arrived, and I'm pumped to be riding alongside the King of Sportsbook for the team versus team. When every shot counts and the stakes are sky high, you know what time it is. Time to seize the moment with BetMGM. They have a new offer, and it's heat, exclusively for Hoop fans. Yes, Hoop fans. Sign up for an account using the code KG1500, yes, KG1500, then lay down your first bet. If you don't hit, no worries. BetMGM's got you covered with up to $1,500 back in bonus bets. We're talking about the NBA Finals here, where legends are made and the heart of basketball beats with the loudest. With BetMGM, you're not just watching the action, you're part of it. So lock in, get hyped, pull up to NBA Finals with KG Certified and BetMGM, proud partners of the NBA. Let's get it. People don't know that, man. Jerry West put his everything on the line to align with players when they was getting shitty conditions and when black people couldn't come into like certain restaurants or certain hotels through the front door. Jerry West set the precedent to that. Nah, if they can't go through here, I ain't going through here. And if we can't go through here, we ain't staying here. He helped the brothers understand the power of their dollar. You understand what I'm saying? This is before the emergence of the ABA. This is for the emergence of leagues. This is when the Lakers and the Celtics really carried the little handful of teams that the league had. You remember this, Pete? You remember all this? Mm-hmm. Bro, listen, man, this motherfucker was a godfather, bro. It was not by coincidence he kept a job in the league all these years. Founding member, bro, part of the order. You don't become the logo if you ain't part of what we doing. He's been in the fraternity, bro. He's like the closest thing we got to a godfather, bro. Real shit.
What were any experiences that you had throughout your career with Jerry West?
So for everybody who watching this, bro, Jerry West was like the ultimate godfather. You saw him in the building, you had to go speak to him, you had to go say what's up, and it was rightfully so. He would give you some mentor advice preloaded already for when you pulled up on him. Hey, how you doing, young fella? Hey, you staying in shape? Hey, how's the family? Blah, blah, blah. You know, he was just a cold-ass mentor, 100% always on. P, have you ever seen Jerry West and he ain't never been on? Have you ever just popped up with him and he was always going. If you sat there, he would be sitting there analyzing the game as a coach. Then he'd be like, you know what? You know, if they brought in advertising right here on this left side right here, they could pay for this whole, like he was just always on, bro. He was the constant mentor, bro.
I don't know if you remember, but when we was at the Cleveland 75 ceremony, when me, you, and McKell was by the bar, and then Jerry West came over.
Yes, absolutely.
Remember that moment? He was like, these damn Celtics. It said something. Remember he gave us a quick moment?
He said, yeah, I still have nightmares about you bitches. And people don't know how real of a nigga he was. He got a lot of brothers' respect on how he actually approached the game. That motherfucker was an animal, bro. You hear what I'm saying? You see that Steph Curry focus or that James Harden focus or that P or that Bron when they get into that locked in? Bro, he had another level of locked in to where he was the original. That's where we got that from. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the original greatest shooters. He started that. He set the precedent for that. But he was one of the most feared. When he played with a tenacity. He was one of the most respected. People thought how he looked and shit, bro. Man was an animal, bro. I think he even said it, bro. He said, I was a wolf. I ate dogs. Woo! That's a bar. Man, shout out to the great Jerry West, man. Straight up, condolences to the West family. Shout out to Ryan West. Man, we lost a great one today. Yo, Pete, man, what's your view on Shorty get left off the Olympic team?
I mean, I just thought it was a bad move.
Me too, yo. I
mean,
thought
whether you like it or not, you're trying to grow the women's game. Whether you like it or not, this is an opportunity. Now, the U.S. said, they came out and said,
yeah, she ain't had enough reps.
Well, it don't matter. I don't care what the reps is. And I don't care how political this is. Yeah, it's politics. Yep, it sure is. Because when Sabonis get left off the All-Star team for Anthony Davis, it's politics. When certain things happen, it's politics. Politics come into play on everything.
Politics are part of the growth.
It's part of everything, any type of growth. Mm-hmm. So when you don't take advantage of that, you drop the ball. So, I mean, say what you want to say, and the animosity and whatever y'all got toward her, since she been here, or if you want to throw Angel Reese in there, she probably should have been on it too. Throw Angel Reese on there too. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would have did personally. Angel Reese and Caitlin, I would have put both of them on the Olympic team for the simple fact that I really didn't watch the Olympic girls, just to be 100 with you. But if that had happened, I probably would have watched 100. I'll catch the highlights here and see that they've been just blowing everybody about 50. Like, they done won the last eight Olympics, and we always catch the gold. But like, shit, I'm going to watch the preliminaries and the pool play and all that if they throw these two on there. Like, would you not? I mean, I'm going to catch it like, oh, okay, let me see what they on. Let me see what they on with. If they going to play. Even if they played them 5 minutes, I would have tuned in. You know what I'm saying? And they would have got national coverage if they think about like all the sports is playing at the same time.
Global, P.
Yeah, but like say you got the 100 meters, the swimming, and the basketball all on the same time. If she's on that team, they're going to give that the coverage that day. Right? Ain't no more Michael Phelps. I mean, it's 50-50 if you're going to throw, what's my girl name? The Olympian.
Who?
Simone Biles?
Simone Biles, if she performing in the basketball, it's 50-50 who they going to throw on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that just for that aspect, and I don't even care what nobody else think, you should have did it.
I think USA dropped the ball on this.
Yeah.
And as we sit here, man, I say this wholeheartedly, man, media, ex-players, GMs, everybody who has a take on this, man, it's the responsibility, it's our responsibility, not ex-players, but now analysts. It's our responsibility to grow the game, not just through concept and through analysts and being analytical and giving our views on the game, but being able to articulate the game to the viewer and what they're watching. And what's going on is that we have an obvious new wave coming in here. I spoke to this, bro. I spoke to this. We have a new wave coming in, and it's being denied. I think the WNBA, and this is just my view, bro, they've established something and they built something, right? They got something. Mm-hmm. But in order to take it to another level, you got to have another level of not just interest, but influence, politics in there. You got to have talent too, bro. Mm-hmm. It's a new wave that is here. And it's got a major blockage on it, man. Listen, to everybody out here, bro, we're not fighting over the pie that's been established. The ideal is to grow the pie. That's what we're trying to do here. And now we're 4 years behind for not putting these girls on the team. Now, I agree with you. Both of them should have been on there because what you're saying now is that I'm gearing up for the next 4 years. These girls, you're right, they ain't been on the team. Guess what? This is no better opportunity to bring in some younger talent to see how it's done. And that's how tradition is it's passed down. Man, this is a fraternity. There are a sorority. In this whole thing, knowledge is going to get passed down. Bro, we're not around each other enough for us to be exchanging information and shit. This is when you do it. Bro, man, did not only drop the ball, but it set us back, bro. What you mean reps? This girl plays basketball and has played basketball against every type of defense, defender, the best that the female has. She's seen it. You hear what I'm saying? Man, you made a Leah Boston. She another one that could have been on there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this to say to gear up for the next. Yeah, they won 8. Yeah, it's time for some new energy, and what y'all built has to take another step, and you can't take a step if you ain't got the talent and you ain't got the interest and you ain't got the all of it to go with it. And this new wave is going, hey, listen, these young girls keep receipts too, bro. These new girls are finna take the lead. They're gonna come back, bro. It's important to establish some type of median ground here, man, but I thought the USA Basketball dropped this one. This ain't
You
about...
heard what USA Basketball came out and said?
I don't give a fuck about that. What I'm saying, though, is that they dropped the ball in progressing our game. Nobody plays like Shorty. All you young girls out there, if you're a point guard, if you're a two guard, if you ain't got some left, right, two-step back, three ball from bomb, bro, the wave gonna be like that. We ain't even seen this monster that's in college called Juju's. You understand? She's sitting back watching all this shit. She a whole nother wave, you understand?
I would've threw her on too.
Nah, bro, what I'm saying is that these young girls are the wave, and you gotta implement them into the wave. You're gonna have to put them in the wave at some point. Diana Taurasi and Caitlin Clark in the same room with knowledge, man, that's fucking unbelievable. And guess what? After this, I don't know if you can still have that same room. 4 years, Caitlin Clark gonna be a lot more smarter. She's gonna have a lot more to say. She's gonna have a lot more to, you feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know, it's in everybody's interest to come together, bro, and this ain't it. I ain't feeling none of this. This doesn't propel us. And then two, this new wave of basketball, man, let's just be honest. Don't nobody want to see it come down, throw it in the post in 28 times. That ain't the wave. The wave is pace. Today when we talk about the fucking Celtics and the Mavs, guess what the one thing we gotta talk about? We gotta talk about the pace of the game. Dallas gonna have to make the pace of the game quicker because they're not scoring enough. They're not even damn near getting 100 points. You hear what I'm saying? I say that to say that the pace and the wave of where we going is high-paced basketball, high-end offense, and if you ain't got it, you can't be in this. And that's gonna leave a lot of people out of it, and that's where we at. That's what I got to say, yo. Respect. Real shit. Straight up. Damn, yo. Think about that. The globalization of her putting our women's game on the map like this with Angel Reese. You hear me? Bro, and then you can actually be hands-on with these young ladies when they're around you. Hey, man, there's too much pride going on right now, man.
Yeah.
The OGs need to put some pride aside and accept these young girls, man. They've helped grow the game. Y'all done y'all part. Teach these young girls on how to grow the game. Be on that shit.
I think if you see the excitement surrounded around the women's game, if you added these two, Caitlin Clark and Angel
It takes
Reese,
it to another level.
It takes it to another level because now, when they're not in the WNBA and they go over to China or they go over here to play, the money up.
Money up everywhere.
The money up everywhere.
Appearances, hostings.
Appearances up everywhere. So it goes beyond the WNBA.
It is, bro. This is about being universal.
Other countries that's like, oh, damn, we need these girls out here playing with us. Over here in Greece.
Facts.
Over here in China.
Right, over in Spain.
Over here in Spain.
Right.
So now they go from making, because a lot of them played over there because that's where their bread and butter come from.
Facts.
Because they wasn't getting in the WNBA. So that money go up now too.
Everything goes up, Pete. The pie is being grown. You don't even have to go nowhere no more. You can damn near sit here, and in the summer, if you know what I'm saying, go back to where you at respectfully, have camps, have whole bunch of program where you establish, bro. That's the move. Yeah. Don't nobody want to do that though, and I get it. You know, everybody's to their own individual, but this is about growing the pie. And if you don't understand that, then you don't understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's respect to all the ladies, man. Real shit. This is about growing y'all, man. And yeah, we all got something to say about it. So respect to everybody who has something to say. That's my take. Let's get into this shit. Yeah, y'all know what it is. Yeah, let's get it. Take it the truth, baby. Yeah. I want to start off the show by saying big respects to Jerry West, respects to the West family. You know what I'm saying? Condolences to the West family and everything Jerry West was to our league, man. We miss you, Godfather.
Yeah, I want to just say, just the influence. First off, we lost a second basketball icon within the last couple of weeks. The first being Bill Walton, and now Jerry West. It's just a sad day for the NBA brotherhood when you lose godfathers, guys who were pioneers of this league, who helped build it to what it was today. Obviously, you know what Bill Walton brought to the game on the court and off the court, with his play and his analyst of the NBA in college. Obviously, you know Jerry West to be one of the great players, executives, the logo.
Cornerstone.
And one of the forefathers of the league. And so today is really a sad day for the NBA family. And, it's just, you just never know. So value your friendships, value the people you admire, and don't hold grudges. That's all I can say because you just never know. So we love you, Wes, what you brought to the game. The logo will never be forgotten.
Respect. Go ahead, Nate. You said Taurasi's going
Oh
for
no,
her
we
sixth.
can move on.
No. Taurasi has going for her sixth gold
Yeah, I don't
medal.
think that's ever going to happen ever in USA basketball.
yeah,
Six
holy
gold medal.
shit.
That means 24 years of playing basketball. She's 42 years old. That means she started her USA basketball career at 18.
So she was still at Connecticut.
Damn.
Doing the math, yeah, it's going for her sixth gold medal. She's still averaging 16 in the WNBA too at 42 years old. So just a shout out to her, man.
Shout out to the White Mamba, man. Man, DT, man, she stayed doing it, man. She won the originals of it, you know what I'm saying? She's carried not only the league, but, that prestige, that level. She's one of them ones, you know what I'm saying? Her rap sheet is crazy. Huge respect to Diana, man, and what she's accomplished in this league, what she's going to continue to do. I think with her personality, just being able to work with her a couple times on some content, man, she's funny as shit. She got a crazy personality. She got a wealth of knowledge that I think that she can share with a lot of these young ladies that I think a lot of these young ladies need. A lot of these young ladies need script, yo, and Diana's not done it on the top of the top, on not just collegiate, but in the pros, and then she's went international. She's been that woman. She's been her for a long time, and she got the personality. I think she's gonna bring another level to the content world, to the broadcasting world, if she chooses to do that, because I think she's that great all around. She's totally 360. Shout out to Diana, man, the White Mamba, yo.
Man,
respect,
shout
man.
out to D.
Straight up.
T. I had a chance to
Straight up.
watch her at Connecticut.
She's real deal.
Being in the Northeast and following the legendary team she played on, and for her to carry that on to the WNBA, going for her sixth gold medal.
Sick.
You only get, this is huge for like a team sport.
This is crazy, bro.
Team sports don't get, you don't go to 6 Olympics.
Damn. This would be broke.
Think about like 6 Olympics spans the course of 24 years. Wait, 4,
Yes,
8,
yes,
so
you're
24
right.
years.
Yeah,
You span the course of 24 years in the Olympics. There's people that has more gold medals because they only give out 1 gold medal in this one. The individuals, you can win swimming, gymnastics, track, you can win multiple gold medals in 1 Olympics. When you only got the opportunity to win 1 gold medal per Olympic, and now you're going for your 6th.
Good point.
You get 1 opportunity to get 1 medal.
It's a bar.
And you're going for your 6th. So that's oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, she's one of the more decorated just basketball players. Let's talk about men's and women, just
Men's and
basketball
women.
players.
Straight up,
She's one of the more decorated of all time. So congrats, DT.
Respect, DT. White Mamba. I didn't even call you, bro. So were you shocked game 1?
I was shocked game 1 because I didn't see the tsunami that Porzingis came out with, after being out for so long. And he just came all right, sweep that under the rug. This is a no contest.
It just felt like this been in the bag. They've been waiting on this. You know how long they had to wait on this? A whole year, P. Every time we talk to them, what they talk about, P? These moments right here. Lord, when I saw the first game, I was like, oh man, they unleashed it. This is what, all them conversations, it led to this. This has been let out the bag. These boys are pissed. They've been pissed since Golden State. They really want Golden State get back. They really want, hey, check that back up. We want ones. So that's what this feels like. And I haven't seen Dallas adjust to either game.
No.
The pace is too slow for them, P. I think they gotta quicken the pace up. I think they need to play Hardaway Jr. I think they need to play Hardy a little more and quicken the pace up a little bit. What are you doing if you're Dallas, bro? What are you doing? Tell me right now.
Well, I think they have to do it, like you said. You got to speed up the pace.
Yeah.
And I think the way to do that is like when you get the rebound, allow Kyrie to push and not Luka. throw it
Get the
ahead
ball
to
up.
Kyrie. Let
Luka
him get
slows
an
it down a little bit,
Yeah,
eh?
he slows it down. He don't play at that pace.
Yeah.
And his usage rate is highest in the league. So if you emphasize, let's get the ball to Kyrie on the rebound and see if we can get early offense, because when the Celtics set up their defense, they so tough to score.
Listen, that's another
Think
thing.
about it. Like our half-court defense, when we played, you didn't want to do that.
Listen.
And I see that with the Celtics.
No one's talking about the supreme defense that we're seeing from these guards. Man, this is the best I've ever seen someone play Kyrie. This is the best I've ever seen someone play with Derek White and Holiday. I'm telling you, this is supreme. And nobody's talking about the supreme defense that we're seeing, not just from them two, but they're initiating the energy.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum's in. They talking about Jason Tatum playing bad. Bro, that motherfucker almost had a triple-double in the game, bro.
Now, you know what I see from his game? I see maturity.
Facts. Because the old Jason Tatum would have tried to go 1-on-2, right?
Yeah, I mean, he would have been settling. He would have been, but you wouldn't have saw the rebounding and, the passing, because I remember their first finals. I remember one game. I was like, damn, I think that he had like 22 and 10 assists, something like that. They won the game. And I looked at how he played, how he orchestrated, and I was like, damn, I was like, hold on. If this version of Jason Tatum plays, they gonna win. Because he was playing with the other version, the one that needed to score 30. But this one, he knows he don't got to score 30.
Facts. He understands what's going on.
He understands, and he understands that he can't just settle for threes all night long. I love the way he wasn't getting the call, but I love the way he was attacking the basket game too. It was like, he didn't make a lot of the layups, but
he was going
he
downhill.
was going downhill, and it was putting pressure on them.
Yeah, it was.
And then when he didn't shoot the ball, he was finding guys.
Facts.
I was like, ooh, okay, I like this I like the mentality he came in this game with.
And they're making Luka guard, Lord.
Yeah.
They're making Luka guard. And they blow by and blow by. Lord, listen.
They putting him in a
They
situation.
putting him everything.
Everything.
And, man. Oh, yeah, P, I saw you in the building game too, man. Tell me about the energy in the building, bro. I saw you was kind of mild. You and Diesel looked like y'all was chill. What was y'all
Yeah,
on?
we was chilling. We was talking about the game.
Yeah.
We was like, man, it looked like the crowd in Kyrie head.
Word, it was fucking with him?
Man.
It was fucking with him? That shit was
like,
loud.
Diesel was like, yeah, we was like, damn, dude looked like the crowd in his head. I mean, because, he brought that on himself, though. He was like, oh, this crowd it wasn't that loud.
He activated it.
He activated, because so they was like,
Yeah.
Kyrie. So look, and now you see Kyrie, he looking in the crowd, people talking to him, he paying attention to it now.
ADD.
Like, dog.
He you.
Dog, don't do that. Like, I love that shit.
He was
I
yapping
always-
back? He was yapping? Or he was just noticing?
Yeah, he was just noticing. He was looking. I mean, he wasn't that talking.
He wasn't locked in. He wasn't locked in.
No, he wasn't locked in.
Damn.
He was in the crowd. I think he wasn't locked in. Right? He looking at the crowd.
He didn't. He didn't look like
Did
himself.
you see they was panning over to him? I was right there watching like, oh, look at it. He engaging with the crowd again. He doing certain stuff. Like with I'm like, dog, don't do that. Like, lock in. Lock in. See, that's the one thing about Ticket. Ticket, he never, nothing with the crowd. You didn't even, I don't even think he knew it was a crowd in the arena.
Because
Ticket didn't even know we had crowds on the road. He was so locked in.
No bullshit, y'all. The crowd is a big part of when you play. And if you don't know how to control energy when it hits you, see, this is what nobody tells you. Okay, we can practice, right? But until you play in front of a motherfucker, the element of embarrassment, the element of defeat, to be beaten in front of somebody, in front of, you feel me, to be the entertainment, bro. You know what you gotta be like to be the show? You know what you gotta be to be the show? Bro, you gotta be polished. You gotta be a professional. You gotta be owned. You don't get no excuses. So what? P.O., you broke your toe. You got a fucking swollen knee. Drain that shit. You hear what I'm saying?
Or
bro,
don't come out here.
Bro, this level of professionalism to play in front of 20,000, nobody teaches you this. You gotta go through it yourself.
Yeah.
And then you gotta put the ball in the bucket with a nigga on you who specializes in stopping you. Bro, it's levels to this shit, man. I don't wanna hear this shit.
No, listen. I saw
Straight up.
Drew Holiday, bro. He looked different right now. No, I'm talking about the way he playing. I'm talking about like, I've been to regular season games this year. And I'm talking about even his body looked different. I mean, he looked strong. It looked like he done lost more weight since the season. I'm talking about, dog. It looked like right now he's in his peak condition.
Ooh, wow.
Right now. I was like, damn, he looking slimmer, more like cut up than I'm normally seeing him. Like I look like, damn. I was like, oh no, it's gonna be a long series for Kyrie. Like, it's so hard to win. See, this is why it's so hard to win a championship, because you're gonna be playing like when you get to the finals, you playing against a motherfucker that's either just as good as you or better than you.
Word.
Like,
it ain't no even.
Like, I'm telling you, like,
This is the best of the best right here. This is the cream of the cream.
Man, you playing against, like, I just remember going through playoff runs where one night I'm playing against a scorer one series, then the next series I'm playing against a top-rated defender, then the next I'm playing against the best all-around player. It's like, God damn, I got him tonight. I got Joe Johnson first round. Then we go from Joe Johnson, we got LeBron. Now I got fucking all-world defender Tayshaun Prince.
Right.
Now I got Cole. It's like, God damn, every series was something. You know what I'm saying? God damn.
Straight up, Pete.
Dog.
Okay, to your point, is it
Straight up.
Kyrie having a bad night, or is it he getting beat up?
I think it's the combination of the defense, because he's never seen anything like this on the switches. You know, when you looked at the Minnesota series and they putting you in the switches with certain guys, you know, you got the advantage. Whereas, think about it, you might go from getting Drew Holiday to getting switched on to Al Horford, who can slide his feet, to Jaylen Brown. Now you wanted this switch? Oh, now you gonna pick over here, Jason Tatum. Like, I mean, it's just like it's no advantage nowhere. It's like, damn, you might as well just go one-on-one whoever in front of you.
And they know your game.
Man.
And they know your wiggle. You understand? That's another thing we ain't talking about. Them young boys play with Kyrie. They in practice, you got drills. You got drills where I had to guard P. P got to turn around and guard me. It's one-on-ones. You play enough against each other, and you see enough, because I got to get these guys open too. I know what P like the ball. I know how he like the ball in the post. You know each other's game. So you got to think that goes into play too, bro. All the stuff that he can get off, and I think too, he's so ambidextrous when he go to the other hand, bro, and go to the left, he got the same wiggle with the left, right? He can do it exactly what he does right, he can do left. And finish left, right? Man, they know all that.
He just looked so indecisive.
Yeah, he does. He looks like he has a menu of shit and he ain't picked one. He got 3-4 things. He started off with one. Oh, hold on, let me. And it's all reaction. Yeah. When I watched the shoot around though, P, I watched NBA TV yesterday, and I watched the shoot around. Everybody else was, loose, and they was dancing and shit, and it looked real relaxed on the shoot around. There's two motherfuckers that wasn't smiling, and wasn't two motherfuckers that wasn't doing none of that shit. Yeah. Kyrie Irving and Luka.
Oh, that's another thing I said. So look, game 2, I'm sitting there, I'm standing in the front row, I'm standing up watching the warm-ups tick. I swear to God, hey. And so I'm watching the warm-ups, and you know what it reminded me of? I swear to you, it reminded me of when we played Orlando. It was a lot of goofy shit going on in that shit. And you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, niggas playing around.
They doing all these antics.
Yeah,
dancing. They dancing.
Right,
This the
doing
layup line.
with the ball.
Then they playing volleyball.
Playing football.
Yeah. So and then dude run over. So I'm looking like, do they know this is? I'm talking to my cousin. I said, oh, they think this is a joke. Like, they playing a game within the game. Don't y'all know y'all in the NBA Finals on the road game 2, and I'm seeing all this extra stuff go on. And I'm thinking like, dog, that would have never happened with our team. You better be locked in. It just looked like a certain level of, and I know y'all probably was doing this all year long. Y'all probably did this during the season.
Right.
Y'all probably did this in this other rounds, and this is what y'all do. But this the finals, bro. It's a level of seriousness. It's a level of focus that you gotta have. Like all that, it looked goofy. I'm telling you, dog. I'm seeing it. I'm looking. You know what I'm talking about. When we played Orlando, we was on the layup line. So I can explain it. You know what I'm saying? Remember you tapped me and was like, you see these niggas? P, what they doing? They out there playing, look like the Globetrotters. They doing something.
And you asked, we got offended.
And we got offended by that.
Facts.
We looked like we stopped our layup line and turned around to watch their goofiness on the other end.
I was like, damn, these niggas are actually, they ain't even laying the ball up.
They not even laying the ball up. They not taking us serious.
You know what that is though, P? I've learned, and you've helped me understand this, young people need to feel like this is joyful, it's fun, and that's the way we liven up. You remember the biggest clash in our locker room used to be older players and how we prepare, and then the younger generation. Younger generation likes music, they want it live, remember when Nate being there dancing, and bro, that didn't do well with us. And the old school is one way, and this new generation needs to feel like it's lively, it's fun, it's recreational, because when it becomes seriousness, it activates anxiety. It activates some of these other insecurities within ourselves. Bro, let me say something to y'all. Everybody who watching this, I want you to go find 1,000 people and shoot a free throw. I want you to go to the game and actually go on the floor. You know when they do that little contest for everybody? I want you to go down there and shoot a free throw in the middle of the timeouts. When they're gonna go, Aaron, go down there and shoot a free throw. Man, your asshole finna get this goddamn tight. And if you don't shit on yourself, I understand. If you shit on yourself, I totally get it. Bro, the fucking crowd is a fucking piece of it. When they call it the 12th man, the 6th man, whatever you want to call that shit, that is a real thing. And that energy in the building is a real thing. And if you don't know how to process that, bro, it can take you out. The pressure of a free throw can crush you, bro. Am I lying, P? Yeah. A free throw. Up here by yourself. Bro, I seen real niggas get up to the free throw line and it crush them.
You know what Luka is shooting right now through 2 games in the free throw? 46%.
Listen, man.
He's shooting 46%.
I mean,
ain't that crazy?
You damn near gotta be perfect.
But that's crazy though.
Yeah, it is.
For Luka, shot maker.
Listen, it's not a perfect game, and there's gonna be parts where, he get right, and there's gonna be parts where, you get something with Luka, and then you lose things. You know what I'm saying?
Drew in the locker room like, look, this series ain't over, fellas. Don't get it twisted.
Facts.
My team came back and won 4 straight. So for the mental part of this is perfect for them. You know what I'm saying? Having him in the locker room to give them a visual of like, look, don't get complacent.
Right.
Because I've been on the opposite end of this. So right now, we need to take their heart. They need to take Dallas's heart right now.
Just do or die right here.
And that's how they got to play.
So I want to see Dallas, they need to prove that they can turn that off, because they're going to have to turn around and play some fucking defense too, and all 5. It ain't going to be just like 3 or 4 guys. It's going to have to be like it's going to be a collective.
I want to ask you guys specifically about a play in Game 2. So late in the third quarter, Celtics are up 6. They sub out Drew Holiday for Peyton Pritchard, and they run a play for him where he hits a deep 3. It goes in. That's a play they've drawn up for Peyton Pritchard a couple of times, and it's a make or miss league. But I want to ask you guys specifically, what were some plays that were drawn up for you guys that you felt like were effective in the playoffs for you guys?
Yeah, we used to have new plays when the playoffs came,
Key
too.
plays.
And that's another thing, too, Bob. If you don't know your playbook, you can't play. Because P ain't got time to be, it's all timing. So when he goes a certain way, you got to be moving, too. And if you ain't moving at the same, what's going on? What up? He want these impatient ass niggas on offense. He got Ron Artest grabbing them, pulling and shit. Hey, where y'all at? Man, slow up. Gotta wait for Doe to pass. Man, what y'all? This nigga right here, dog, straight over. P, you knew when P was getting the ball, because he'll slow all the way down and let you do what you're doing. And then he'll be like, man, you was the worst at giving something off. I knew when you weren't getting the ball, because you'll just die. And you'll be like, you'll look over there.
I used to do that.
This when P wasn't getting the ball. P'll do this on the play. Ray coming off the double.
I was setting screens, dog. I was setting screens.
He'll be like, turn back around. I'm like, nigga, what you doing? He's like, I'm like, nigga. Ray come off, shoot it, boom. When he was getting that motherfucker, what y'all at? What we doing? Nigga, relax. Doe ain't even came across half yet. Listen. And then he knew we was gonna knock the shit out of a motherfucker too. P would come off a pick and then re-pick the nigga. That's it, because he know me and Perk was, you feel me? Hit him again, Perk, bam, and he come off, watch out. Yeah. Lord, we got there, I saw you come off more picks than I've ever seen you come off, straight up. But that nigga's the most impatient ass offensive player I've ever, like, man, relax. Relax, dog. We coming, dog. Here we go. Come on. Man, where y'all at, man? And then he had this little play.
Dinosaur braids?
Braids, yeah. He'll do that.
That's why I used to call our
That's when we slip the pick. We'll slip that. Fuck you. We want to say, hey, bitch ass nigga, I ain't said no pick. Who dinosaur braid, nigga?
God damn it, dinosaur braids.
Right, he'll do that shit. Right, AC, you couldn't even get the AC. He'll do all that. Dirty ass nigga, man. But yeah, he ain't shit. Yeah, PA shit.
Want to ask you, Paul and Scal talked about this over the weekend, the G unit runs. So I want to ask you specifically, Ticket, you got any stories to tell about the G unit runs?
So the G unit runs used to be so fierce that it was actually.
Well, tell them what it was. Like what it was. What was the G? It was what?
Okay, so the definition of what G unit runs was, it was no foul, no harm.
No fouls.
No fouls, no
No
harm. It was-
fouls.
if you called the foul in this,
You couldn't.
You couldn't call a foul. The nigga had to either give it to you, or it was next guy up.
Yeah.
And it was so intense. And you know, we had different stages of one-on-one. So in the morning, Paul's way to all of us. First off, Paul, Ray, and myself would always, and Doc would always be the first four in the building. And we all had our own little regiments to lift and get yourself going, and we would have our own workouts. And one of Paul's ways to end his workout was to play one-on-ones. And whoever's in the building, that's who, whatever. So Paul used to have this thing called Paul University, where it was TA, all his little minions, Purge, Scal, and it was like 6 niggas. So they would be there after them, they were all trained together. And then they'd come in and they would start early morning ones to wake up. Then we would have practice, and then practice had a segment where the guards play one-on-one and then the bigs play one-on-one. Every now and then, Doc would have the guards come down here, play the bigs, and it was always G unit. And G unit went like, say, boom, I fouled Pete. We were both looking at each other. And then I go to get the ball. He knew exactly what that was. And I knew what that was. I knew whatever move I made, I'm finna get clobbered. I knew that. And it helped you not only keep your cool, but it helped you play through physical play. It helped you understand different matchups. You know, when Pete would play a guy like Big Baby, then go to play me or go to play, it was similar to when Ron Artest would catch it or Tayshaun would catch it, you know what I'm saying? So it was actually helping each way. And then when you guarded a Paul Pierce or a Tony Allen or a Rondo, it helped you move your feet for Steve Nash, the Derrick Roses, and the quicker guards. So it was great, but the G unit runs at the end of the practice.
So the G units was after.
Hold on, let me get it.
Right.
It's right here. G unit runs was right here. So after all that, right, it's still something everybody want blood. So the G unit runs was only for a certain group of guys, and it was always at the end. It was always at the end, and the end was dark, and you couldn't. And it was all the light right here. We practiced right here, and at the end had the big old missing banner before we got it. So it was a bunch of testosterone edginess. So man, it's about 6 noon. Used to walk down there every day, and I used to always grab my jersey. When I took my jersey off, that mean I was done.
Yeah.
And I would sit on my one knee and sit at half court.
Watch.
And watch the G unit runs. And every day it was a segment.
Who was in the G runs? It was all the bigs. It was all the bigs.
It was all the bigs. Scal. It was Big Baby. It was Perk. It was Leon Poe.
Man, I'm telling you,
and that was it.
They used to almost come to blow.
And ain't no almost. It ain't no almost. There was some blows in there some days.
Some blows some days.
Every now and then, me and Pia jump in there, and then it'd get so wild, yo, that. Like I remember Perk split a motherfucker. Remember Perk split somebody. He split a motherfucker, like split him, like when your elbow's high and like, bro, it used to be the toughest part of practice, and it made everybody better, and that's how we were, and that's how we actually operated in getting each other ready for the Pistons and the Pacers, and you know the physical, the Knicks and the parts of and the Miami Heat. This is how we called this the Jeter runs, and it said something to win that. You understand?
Yeah.
It said something to win that. If you won the G Unit run
that day,
you walked around with like an honor, like damn.
Yeah, for real.
Me in the show, like, you niggas whack. You working y'all shit, y'all.
Right.
Trash, nigga. Yeah, nigga came through with, man, shirt off, talking shit.
All right.
And everybody got out your way that day, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. G Unit runs was serious, Joe.
Hey, it was.
There was some real shit in them G Unit runs, dog.
Damn, you won the G Unit runs that day, you is walking out of there with your chest up.
You walking out like, man.
Like, who won't smoke?
I was king of the hill.
You might be
that day.
ready to scrap after
Man,
the G Unit
straight
runs.
up, bro. Straight up. And then you know what's crazy about the scraps? I mean, the scrap might go on, we break it up, niggas say what he gotta say, boom, go right back to the G Unit runs.
Right.
Man, bro, like, it made us better, bro.
It
That's how we all communicated and talked to each other. That's how we resolved things. And that team, we never had issues when it came to an issue. We always had a pride in taking care of the issue and not letting coaches and outside people come in our stuff. Man, we controlled us. When Doc drew something up, we ain't feel it, man, people was like, I want it on this side. Like, we had that authority to do that. Bro, you might pull up to the plane, me, Paul, and Ray might be on the plane having a cigar with Doc, talking about offense. You hear what I'm saying, bro? Bro, man, our time in the league was different, bro. I don't know what's going on now, but, bro, we sitting on the steps having a cigar, Doc talking about, man, you think we should fuck with zone? And we ain't doing no zone. And, man, you think, man. Yeah. And then Ray be like, man, zone might help us with help you, did it. And then P like, nah, let's see what we doing working. Man, who got the light up there? Let me see your what
we doing
working. Man, we blowing, we getting, bro, we got the wine, who got the young man? Let's get the cards, bro. It was a real lifestyle, and we studied it. And when we sat up there, we had our books, and we was like, bro, you see this shit that they do? They running for yum. Look how they doing cold on the, bro. Oh man, bro, hold on, you didn't put up, bro. Come on, you gotta put up. You know what I'm saying, bro? But look what they got for Cole, bro. Ray, we're gonna have to help you, man. You got to send them baseline. We're trapping. What y'all think about trapping, Rondo? Man, don't trap that motherfucker, man. Make that one more, bro. The conversation and how we dealing, bro. We pass it, man. Hit the court, Bro, it was, I can't even explain what this was. It was like the closest thing to the Rack Pack meets the NBA type shit,
right.
You feel me? And it was a real lifestyle in which not only information and shit was exchanged, but man, knowledge in this whole building of what we doing here, bro. It was we knew we was gonna win the 07-08 championship. We did, just on how we prepared, real shit. The coaching matchup, obviously you got one that played, one that didn't. Pete, I'll let you.
You talking about this year?
Well, the two teams in the finals, but more importantly, the difference in a coach playing and then a coach who's, is just coaching.
I just think when I first came into the league to where I was in the league for a little bit, and because when I first came into the league, I wasn't with a coach that played in the league. I was with Rick Casino.
Yep.
So, to go from that.
And he's a real coach.
Like he's a real just
structure.
Gonna
do it like this. My
disciplinarian
and
just
an alpha too.
Hard nosed, just coached you like you was elementary, just getting into basketball type of coach, and that's how all the coaches were back then. They were more disciplinarians. Like every mistake was on the line. It was disciplined actions for like all mistakes.
A lot of cracking the whip.
To where, a player's coach understood the players because he was in it. And that way, when you understand the player as a player and you're a coach, they can relate to you and then you build better relationships. Because at the end of the day, think about coaches get fired because they're not in tune with their star player. You know what I'm saying? And it can be as much as like, we just had a back-to-back. Nah, we practicing. We done just had 3 games in 4 nights. Nah, you know what? We ended, like, it's just certain little things about NBA culture you don't do when you in line with your star player. But when you are lined up and y'all on the same page, and I think that's what former players understand more so than these old school coaches. And so that's why you're seeing more and more former players be head coaches. Now we have Jason Kidd and Ty Lue and Doc Rivers and Monty Williams. I mean, it's just so many former players that are coaches, and I love to see it. And I think that's the difference in just understanding, look, I got guys that, as long as they give me what they give me on the court and it's 110, I know they're going to probably go out and party and
do what they do.
Do what they do as grown men.
Right.
And I'm not going to control that. Whereas before, they tried to control all of that.
No
we got a curfew. After, and I think they understand it's a long season. Player coaches understand it's a long season. Guys is going to do what they do. But as long as you keep it in the context of not getting arrested and doing all this other stuff to where you practicing hard, you showing up, you on time, you respecting the game. Being professional, then it's all right.
You think it plays into any X's and O's any differently?
Well, I think I think you understand the game IQ-wise, and as you continue to coach, you learn the X's and O's, but I think having a great coaching staff along.
I'm about to say that.
That helps.
Yep.
You got these guys that's all they do.
Right.
They just look at personnel, plays, put together a system, implement the system, and where the head coach comes in, he's somewhat of your motivator he's somewhat of your just influencer. He gets you going every night. Yeah, and so I think you have to, and it's different now because assistants back in the day didn't used to talk.
Yeah, they didn't have a voice.
They didn't have a voice. Now you're giving the voice to assistants, and that's why there's so many. Now this one is going to be more X's and O's. This one is defense. This one is players' relationships, and it's just so many different roles of a coach that makes the whole coach better.
And it's crazy that to piggyback what you're saying, that's better the coach because that's one less thing the coach has to worry about. I think yesteryear's coach and today's coach are more delegates. You know what I'm saying? I think more assistant coaches have been asked to do outside of their realm and what their title is. I think the reason why you have a younger and some pieces on your assistants squad is for their relationship. Think about Shamgar. Shamgar didn't play in our league for a very long time, but he has a wealth of knowledge that any guard would be able to sit and build with him. He's built a great a relationship with not just the Mavs, but with that whole guard system. He's part of that. Him and Darryl Armstrong, they got Twitter man down there, Jared Dudley down there. Like the systems actually make up these coaches too. And you really don't know who these people are. Sweetney down there with Jason Kidd, both sides. When Mazzulla got Sam Cassell, a host of great guys that are in Boston helping them. I will say this though, and in times where if you've been a coach and you've been an assistant and you sat there in that seat to the left, and you've watched and you've been in some of these games as an assistant, one might argue that that's just like being a player in the game. You know what I'm saying? Although I would argue being in the game, being in the experience, having the ball, making that decision, being in, you know what I'm saying? Being in it is totally different. Mm-hmm. So we're watching two styles actually go against each other, and I'm just configuring that Mazzulla, to me, has better pieces that he's working with. These pieces have been together. It's a little more solidified team, and this team is super motivated. And right now, we all say this, defense wins championships. And for the whole year, it's been an offensive league up until now. This is the most supreme defense I've seen throughout the year of any team play any team. Yeah. And it also happens to be peaking at the finals, the most perfect time to peak. So, in that, not only am I expecting Jason Kidd, because he played, to be able to make these adjustments, but his staff, he and his staff come up with something because nobody, and I'm including me and Paul, I don't think we've seen a team play this excellent on defense. I'm not, obviously patting ourselves on the back, but it's teams we can go through that had supreme defense, but this is the best defense I've seen in the finals in a very long time. And I'm eager to see how the coaching who played actually adjusts to it. But the styles are very, very different, both respectable, and both have promise. So, yeah, shout out to both coaches, man. It's been one of those, this is Jedi coaching too, by the way, because you have two great teams playing each other on a Jedi level. You know what I'm saying? With multiple greats on both sides. Mm-hmm. You understand? We don't have just one or two guys. We got two greats. We got two greats on both sides, if you want. You know what I'm saying? Jalen and Tatum are gonna go down. But what Drew Holiday and what Derek White are doing, man, Porzingis, man, this is a buzzsaw, bro. This is probably one of the better finals I've seen in a very long time to be at this level here. This is an apex right here, straight up. P, what did you expect coming into the series? You knew Holiday and Kyrie. I actually thought it was gonna be Holiday or Luka, and I thought Derek White would be more on Kyrie, right? What did you expect from the matchup before?
The backcourt matchup?
Yeah, the backcourt matchup.
It's crazy. A lot was said before this series that this is the best offensive backcourt we've ever seen.
No doubt. We stamped that, P.
It
is.
But on top of that, this might be the best defensive backcourt.
Facts.
In NBA history.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a couple notable ones. Maybe you could say Nate McMillan, Gary Payton, pretty good.
Yeah. Jerry West, Goodrich was a good one.
Okay.
That's solid. That's finals. And Jerry West had 38
Jordan
and 68. You feel me?
And Harper.
Yeah, Jordan Harper? Or
Yeah.
Jordan who?
Michael Jordan and Ron Harper. That was the backcourt, right?
I was going to say Jordan Pippen.
Well, I mean, if you putting Pippen
saying
as
duo.
point
You
guard,
saying duo. We
no,
saying
I'm saying
duo.
backcourt.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying backcourt.
Okay.
Because this is the two backcourts, right? Holiday and
Defensive?
Derek White against Luka and Kyrie. So just backcourt.
Yeah, you're talking about defensive, eh?
Defensive, I think this is the greatest. I mean, damn.
Defensive?
Defensive backcourt.
Isaiah Dumas.
Listen, to be in the conversation, you got to get to the finals.
Isaiah Dumas. That's a hell of a, you know what I'm saying? Duo. You saying defense, though.
Defense of
mean,
backcourt.
yeah.
Defensive back.
Mike down, right? Dumars had Mike.
Man, Dumas hold a bunch of motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, so it's some ones we can talk about that's
Think about
up
that.
there.
That's a good one, though. That's a good one.
Yeah, but they in the conversation.
Yeah, they are,
If they
bro.
win it and they keep holding Kyrie to what they doing to Kyrie, they in the conversation for greatest defensive backcourt versus the greatest offensive backcourt. I mean, damn. Right now, the defensive backcourt is outplaying the offensive backcourt on both sides.
Kyrie got to get some respect in this series.
He gonna have to.
How, P?
He got to come with it.
How, P? The court is shrunk. You see all the wiggle he had in Minnesota? It ain't all that. He got two people on the points. He come off the pick. It's a nigga at the
gonna
elbow.
have to turn back the clock.
Nah, they making him get off the ball. He had to make the pass right here because he was at the elbow.
He gonna have to turn back the clock. They need to have one of them games you talk about for a long time.
If I was him, I'd come out play make first. I wouldn't come out trying to, cause like FA say, horse shit long, horse shit fast, don't shit long. Yeah. Sometimes you come out the gauge, bro. He gonna have to have a fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? So coming out first, if that's your rhythm, I'm cool. Cause you ain't been, I get it, but bro, I come out and play make first. They know they're expecting him to, you know what I'm saying, to be on another level. They ain't going for no hezzy. They stand down on all his, you feel me? Then they long enough to contest. He got to play make first, come off some screens and, you know what I'm saying? Get out early. Get some layups or something.
Hey, listen.
We talking, bro. We talking. You chopping. I gotta throw it to you.
Yeah, he better do all that, or me and you gonna be on one of them duck boats with our cigars.
Man, it's in trouble, bro.
Did you feel 18? Did you feel when you was in the building? Could you feel 18 coming?
Man, the energy was unreal. I'm just saying, just being there and just seeing it up close. It was just like I felt the urgency from the Celtics. The urgency was there. It was just like, damn. It gave me chills just seeing how bad they wanted it. And like Jaylen Brown said, they play harder than them, and you seen it on every possession. It was just like, ooh, they was being dogs. I didn't see no dogs on Dallas. I don't know.
So we got to anticipate at some point Dallas showing up.
Oh, they're gonna fight back. I think they're gonna fight back. I don't even think you get this far if you ain't got no fight back in you.
In order for Dallas to win, it's gonna have to be a high-scoring game, bro. They can't win with the walking it up 14 seconds.
They don't play at that pace.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't win with that.
They don't play at that pace.
Huh?
They don't play at that pace.
They gonna play what? At this walk it up pace?
I don't know what pace they can play at, but they don't play at that pace.
Bro, they can't play with that slow. They can't play with the turtle joint, bro. Him walking it up, 15, you know what I'm saying? Coming up, setting it up, boom, coming off 9, 8, 7, hit it, you know what I'm saying? Bouncing, the ball didn't move really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I can't wait. I'm gonna take a nap.
yeah, it's finna be
I'm
it.
gonna wake up and watch this.
This finna be it. We're gonna watch this in the studio today. Let's get it.
Let's do some fan questions.
Let's get the fan questions, yo. Check out what the fans going. Ain't no trick shots and no crazy shit. Nigga jumped off the roof or something.
No, none of that today.
And we don't promote that either. Don't send us your tapes if you're doing that dumbass shit.
Oh, they
straight
showed.
up.
I watched the Pokar video. The dude missed, hit his face.
Oh, you saw that? Broke his shoulder?
You see
Yeah,
that?
I
You
saw
saw
that,
that
bro.
one today?
Oh, man.
He fell in the
I
water.
was like, oh, wow. Yeah, I'm good, mate.
I'm good.
My shoulder's disconnected.
You saw that one today?
My shoulder's dislocated, but I'm good, mate.
Flip and missed.
Oh, no, bro.
Oh,
And then he had a bloody. He was
it
bloody.
wasn't blood. No, it wasn't blood. That wasn't blood.
What was that?
I thought it was. His shirt was like
Oh,
that.
shirt was like that?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Oh, bro, no,
You
I'm
see
a good
that?
mate. I'm good, mate. Yeah, my shoulder's
He was like, yeah,
disconnected,
I'm
but
good, mate. Dog, you saw that too. I saw that this morning. Like,
what the fuck?
oh, I was about to send it to you,
no,
dog.
do not send me that crazy ass
I
shit.
saw that like,
That nigga jumped off the shit, dog.
He missed
Fuck.
the cliff and
Nah,
just
don't
fell
send us
down.
none of that. We don't want none of that.
First question up. List the top 5 most Kraken players that weren't All-Stars in your era.
Most cracking?
Yeah, so the Kraken list from your guys' playing era. So
Kraken.
didn't make an All-Star, but, got buckets.
Jamal Crawford.
Man, Moochie Norris,
There you go. That didn't make no All-Star.
Mo Taylor. All these niggas I'm naming hitters. Goddamn.
What's my one guy down there that was in Memphis that was out there? Stromal Swift.
Stromile. Ooh, shout to Stro. Ooh, that's a good one.
One of the best dunkers ever.
Ooh,
Stromal Swift.
Stro. Ooh, that's a good one, P. That's a good one, P.
cold,
He
low-key.
was cold. Hold on. Damn, that's a crazy.
Who was a Kraken and didn't
It didn't, and oh man, who was?
in our era?
Man, it's a. Yeah, Joe Smith. Joe Smith was
cool.
never
He
an
was
All-Star?
cool. He was cool.
Damn. Now Joe Smith was nice, bro. Joe Smith, man, he was the first of the first, boy. He
Didn't
man.
make no All-Star, so Stromal Swift, who we say?
Joe
Smith.
Damn.
Jamal Crawford. All right,
That's
well,
a
Lou Williams.
Hell yeah, Lou Will.
Lou Will.
Yeah, Lou Will.
Steven Jackson.
Jack was cool.
Steven Jackson.
Jack.
I got to throw Jack in there.
Yeah, Jack was crazy. Jack was part of the
Yeah,
vibe.
Steven. Ricky Davis.
Yeah. Rick Davis, Troy Hudson.
Ricky D.
Ooh. Right. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to throw Huddy Combs in there. Who else was nice? Ooh, man, that's a crazy list. You know who I used to like? What's the little nigga y'all used to Marcus Banks? Shot the Marcus Banks. That's my little man. You hear me? That's my homie, boy. I used to love the way he played D, man. Peter used to trash little homie, man. I used to hate how y'all treated little Banks, man. Y'all ain't shit. You and Twan
Banks
Walker.
was my man. He was super
fuck
arrogant,
that.
though.
Nah.
He was super arrogant, dog.
He was it, though. You
That's
can't.
my man, though.
Listen, on defense, bro, you got to think he thought he was the shit on defense.
He was.
He wanted that. So I used to, listen, it used to add up like, yeah, nigga, what's up? Let me see it. Like, he wanted that. Then when he locked you up, you ain't shit, nigga, yeah, I just did. Like, he was into his whole little, you feel me?
Yeah,
so I had to honor that. Then, he was a pretty boy, so he was on the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in the, yeah. Peter used to shit on him because he had so much confidence in himself. I like young fella though, man. Young fella used to ask for it, you know what I'm saying?
You had to be around him off the.
Yeah, no, I've been around him. I definitely know. I definitely know what you're talking about. So you definitely got to have a palate for that shit and some patience. So, oh yeah, J.R. Ryder, Sky Ryder, shit. Look, I was finna start naming like Mashburn and.
He was all-star though.
Man, there's a bunch of motherfuckers, Big Dog and all them niggas that fell through, dog. There was a bunch of real niggas that, man, motherfuckers.
All-stars.
Oh, straight up.
It's a good list that you guys got.
That's a crazy ass list. It's a bunch of, man. I mean, shit, straight up, bro. Man, nigga like Robert Ory bust your motherfucking ass, boy. Rob just, played in the system with Dream, but man, Rob played his.
Turkaloo.
Yeah, he do. Whoo, he was a bucket. He was a bucket.
Next question. If you could pick one player from today's NBA to team up with to play 2-on-2 with, so you plus one person from today's NBA, who you picking?
And we're going to the park to play a bunch of other 2-on-2 on motherfuckers?
Yes, sir.
Just twos.
We got to pick a guard. It could be anybody.
Just whoever you think would complement your game most and that you would want most.
I'm taking Joel Embiid to the park.
Word. Man, me and Ant. Give me and Ant. We're going to go to Rucker and run everybody. We're going to West
I
together.
like that. I like that. I
That's
like
a
that.
solid team.
That's
Yeah.
solid. That's
go get
solid.
Tatum and we catch y'all at West 4th, nigga. Let's run it. You know what I'm saying? Right.
I mean, I just
Pull it
need, I
together.
need something beastly at the park.
Right.
Hey, somebody gonna throw you down.
Nah, he a nice guy. I ain't going.
Nah.
He's a nice guy.
Let's do some game picks.
Just get some game picks of the week.
All right,
Right.
with the playoffs, P's up 1 now.
Damn.
Had Celtics in games 1 and 2. So P's up just a little here, but let's go to game 4. Celtics at Mavericks. Who do we got? Game 4.
Game 4. Celtics at Mavs. Who you got?
Celtics sweep.
Word?
Yep. Sweep on Friday, duck boats on Monday. I'll be there. You coming on the duck boat, Lord?
I'm gonna have to jump in the duck boat, man. Damn, I can't even.
Duck boats
I'm
looking
lost for words.
Friday.
Man, Dallas get a game, man. Fuck out of here. Dallas
Friday
get a game.
sweep.
Dallas get a game.
They fly to Vegas on Saturday.
Dallas get a game.
Sunday they
Duck
fly
boat
back
Tuesday.
home.
Duck boat Tuesday.
Monday, duck boat.
Ain't nobody working. And the whole Massachusetts will be shut down for the whole entire day.
I already got the script. The script came in, Lord. I got it.
Dallas get a game, bro. Dallas get a game. Fuck that. Dallas
Sweep
get a
on
game.
Friday.
Damn.
Fly to Vegas Friday night. Hang out for 2 nights. Fly home Sunday. Duck boats Monday.
Back to LA Tuesday.
Yeah, back to LA, bro. That's the script.
Damn, P, you ain't shit. Nah, basketball guys, dog. Damn, that's hard. Man, FA said, boy, it's hard to see that.
I got a
man.
feeling this might be a blowout, actually. In game.
Really?
Yeah, this
Fuck
might be a
no.
blowout.
Hell no. P, you tripping.
I think they're gonna
A
get
blowout?
A blowout. Like I'm talking about, like at least 15.
Nah, they in front of their fans, bro. They got their own
I done
kids in
seen
there.
weird-
Hell
I
no.
done seen weird and
Hell
shit.
no, man. The drum going, the vibration, la 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 la, the mother. Hell no.
No.
No, they getting the game. They getting the game. They get a game.
They broken.
They get a game. I don't think so. I got to see it.
You got a game 4 then?
Yeah, I got the Mavs game. Yeah, I may have to tune back in, but stay tuned with me, you know what I'm saying, post-edit. Okay, yeah, I know I had on it, yeah. Yeah, man, I'm saying, man, they get a game, man. They get a game. Mavericks get a game, man. Nope. And those are the picks of the week. Let's get it.